What's up, everybody? Is it sound coming in okay? Sound check, mic check, mic check. Good. Cool. Cool. Huh? Yeah. I'm glad to see you.
I was like, I don't know. Howdy.
All
They
good?
coming in?
No, they're not all on. It's me, Tommy, and Gabe.
Oh, I
This
see.
one.
Sweet.
I have to grab my beer, sorry.
America.
That's all right.
How many's on there already? 9?
9.
Are you see
Oh, I guess I can only see from the other page who's not on. So I need to go to the Inspire here.
No. No, you still just said.
Hold up. Wrong page. There we go.
Yeah, then you just read them.
Oh.
Are we on YouTube?
Hey.
Talking?
Tyler,
Yeah, well-
Instagram and YouTube.
Sweet.
Tyler, you need to be packing, dog.
Oh, you open?
Yeah, we had some comments.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, see the YouTube comments, but it's on
Alright.
YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's
anyway,
get hey. Dog.
I'm Spencer. For those of you that don't know me, we're back. We got the camera working, the microphone's working, so now we're on YouTube. We don't have to deal with the 24-hour issue again like we did the first time. So thanks for tuning back in.
Yeah.
Next.
I'm Tommy.
Great introduction.
Oh.
Next.
Okay. I'm Kaylee. I model part of the team. Hang out. Have a good time. Yeah.
My name is Gabriel, go by Gabe. I'm a skateboarder, part of the team.
Sweet.
Yeah, my introduction sucked, dog.
Yeah, I thought you were
I
gonna
know.
like
I
go
thought
a little
you were
bit.
gonna say something else. I'm Tommy.
Silent.
I just wear hats.
Yeah.
I too wear hats and hoodies and hats
Oh, the headies.
and hoodies.
I like the dog at my feet. Hey.
She's a
So
good
Gabe,
touch to the bottom of the...
what got you into skateboarding, man?
I started at a young age.
You are young. Did you just
Yeah.
graduate high school?
No, I'm 21.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm 21. I'm not,
Just
I might
graduated
look
high
young,
school.
but yeah. But I started when I was about 7, and then I stopped when I was 13.
Thanks.
So, because I got into sports, so I played baseball all my life after that, and then went to college for baseball. And then once I got back from college, I didn't have anything else to do. So I was like, you know what? Let me pick up skateboarding again. I never tried it. It's been many years. And then once I got back into it, I just had a passion for it again.
Yeah.
So it's been about almost 2 years now since I've been into skateboarding now. And
So you pretty much picked up right where you left off as a badass?
yeah, well, I'll say that. I mean, when I was little, I used to do some gnarly shit when I was little. But I don't think so I could do that shit now because I'm working, so I'm trying not to get hurt.
Sounds about right.
I feel you there.
Older brother's watching.
Who?
Older brother.
Oh.
He goes, "Stop, boss man."
How about you, Kaylee? We got you into modeling.
I kind of fell into it whenever I was, honestly, I think I was still like 17 at the time. And I graduated high school and my friend called me saying she got cheated on at a car meet. And I was like, OT, okay. And she was like, come, like, make me feel better. And I was like, sure, I'm on the way. So I went to hang out with her and that's whenever they were like, hey, you should like model at the meets. And I was like, people do that? Like, that's an actual thing. And then I got into it for a few years, and because I did it with my best friend at the time, and then I stopped and took a break, and then my friend John Johnson, if y'all know who he is, he runs a lot of the meets in McKinney, he was telling me to get back into it, and I was like, okay, sure, why not, because I'm streaming on Twitch now, and I needed content for my Instagram. And then with the modeling I brought on, now I'm going to do anime voice acting and acting in a few films in the area and stuff like that, so it's just kind of... Posing in front of camera brought me a bunch of other opportunities, like with you guys and stuff. So I'm like, okay, why the heck not? Might as well keep on going with it. But it's been pretty fun. Yeah. Definitely got a lot more out of it than I had expected.
You know Tommy's story. I was just such a good role model that got him into riding motorcycles.
I was riding before I met you. So,
Were you?
Oh, yeah.
I think so. I thought you saw
yeah.
me ride by on a bike once, and I thought
I did start on a Harley, though, so,
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
Giving you crap.
Now I have to clean a 600 in town.
That is a nice bike, I could say that. I want to get into riding, but I'm like,
Trinity doesn't believe so, but
I'm like,
I definitely have the
iffy on
cleanest
buying
bike
the
in
first
town.
bike, so
Oh, yeah.
Get a Grom, dude. Practice.
Yeah,
Just
I
go
got a
Grom.
ROM, dog. Whenever you want to practice
Well,
riding,
Well, I
let me
rode
know.
like dirt bikes and four wheelers. Like my brother had a Raptor 400, and man, we used to tear the parts up in that thing. And then I used to ride little 150s dirt bikes, and I'm like familiar with that. But like a street bike, I know it's a lot different than
It's not a whole lot more different. You get the
Should've-
hang of it.
yeah.
Should have been disqualified at Harley. Melt face, kilo.
Oh my god, disqualified at Harley. Yeah, but guess whose bike's actually running still? So.
Oh.
Dang.
See, I want a bike and everything, but like a mini moped? I crashed one of those, so I don't trust myself on a bike anymore. And I got hit in the face by a rock, went down, bike went down. I went down, it's okay. It was a mess.
One sounds like
That's
you
not
weren't wearing a
really
helmet. Two, mini mopeds are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different. You're like sitting.
Yeah.
Seat, I don't know.
Yeah, it didn't go very well for me. But I own it.
I actually started in the car truck community, so
I do too.
lifted trucks.
I went-
I was a mechanic
yeah.
for a long time, so still a
Yeah.
mechanic at heart.
Same here.
Don't you mechanic?
Yeah, I just got into diesel, so I'm in
wow.
an apprenticeship right now for diesel. I work for Ford.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty awesome.
I was a heavy equipment
yeah.
mechanic. So.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
I bet.
See, I coach volleyball, so I get air conditioning, and my job's pretty great.
You don't do outdoor at all? It's all indoor gym?
yeah, all indoors. Yeah, both
I'm a
jobs.
project superintendent, so I get AC all day too.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Heck yeah.
Must be nice. For real. I'm in the shop coated out.
Yeah.
Hey, I've been working
Freezing my ass
outside
off.
since Tuesday, so I mean,
You
I'm
can
getting
get
my
back
fair
at it.
share.
Oh, I know how that is.
Let's see. Too far from it.
Spencer's phone sucks and is not updating.
It said, yeah, can't hear y'all.
Can't hear us? Oh, it's probably because you're on Instagram. You can't hear us, or on YouTube you can't hear us.
This
Well, she can't hear us. How's she gonna know?
You can hear us? I think it's your volume on your phone.
There's these two buttons on the side right here, and one of them has a plus sign.
How does it feel
You're
to
gonna
ride?
want to push that one up.
Oh, he's bullying her.
Yeah,
How does it
I'm
feel
just
to ride
kidding.
an actual motorcycle and not a scooter? Is that?
What's a scooter?
Is that?
Your R6? I mean, I understand that.
Why
Is
is
that on
mine not
IG? She'll go to YouTube. Adjust your phone volume. I had the same issue at first. I love y'all. I hear them. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Lovely.
We love you too, man. We love you too. Oh, now they're updating.
Yeah. I don't know what Tommy touched, but
That Harley you upgraded. Oh, that Harley you upgraded from. Talking about for the scooter.
Tyler, shouldn't you be packing right now, like throwing shit in boxes and getting ready for tomorrow?
That Harley was more bike than Tyler could handle, so just saying. So,
So let's talk shoes. What do
Yeah.
you guys think is the most versatile shoe? I know personally, I wear Hey Dudes pretty much everywhere. I love you too, David. Thank you.
I love
Appreciate
Hey
that.
Dudes.
Yeah, you
I've
tell
never-
him,
I've
Jerry.
never
You
worn
tell
it.
Tyler.
You've
Oh,
never
Jerry.
worn Hey Dudes?
No.
Oh my
I've
god.
never bought me a pair.
You've
Buy
never
some.
worn
God,
Hey
no, you
Dudes?
have
Buy
to.
some,
You
you
have
will
to. It's
never
like
not
walking
wear
on a
them.
cloud.
Yeah,
for real?
Oh my gosh,
You
yeah.
get a nice pair, you're like, you buy them and you're like, these are gonna be fucking nice. I'm gonna keep them nice, and they're so comfy. It's like now I'm going to the store in them. Now I'm fucking working in the
Yeah.
garage. Now and then next thing you know, they're all fucked up. And
I wear
then-
them country dancing, so like they stay on.
Oh,
they
they
do.
do?
Yeah,
Okay.
they do what you need to
So
do.
they're versatile. so.
Yeah, and
They
they
do
have
good shit.
running shoes now. They're, oh my gosh, they're amazing. I coach in them because for tournaments it's from 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. and then the next morning the same thing. So it's like on your feet nonstop, just like standing there, and those are like the only shoes that
Tyler,
make
I've
me not
got
want to regret my
plenty
life.
of hair for you to run your hands through.
So I like
oh,
Hey Dudes.
Tyler, flirting.
I like Hey Dudes, but my cowboy boots are the most versatile. Just saying.
I
Cowboy
got
boots?
Vans. I stick to Vans,
Like if
Converse,
they made us-
and New
Yeah.
Balances.
Okay,
That's what
yeah.
I wear.
Okay.
Vans, Converse, New
I
Balance.
think I'm in.
Vans because they're cheap and they look good. Go with anything. Converse. I usually stick to the white pairs like these. Go with anything.
I can't have
New
them.
I love
Balances. I skate New
Converse.
Balances, so that's why I wear New Balance.
I got.
New Balance skate shoe or like the
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the style. I like the dress shoes, and then the skate shoes you can actually wear as dress shoes. Like Would I skate?
You don't wear like the running shoes though, right?
No,
I was gonna say that'd be fucking hard to skate in.
Nah, hell no, those are too bulky. They're like.
I can't do white shoes, man. Fuck them up.
Yeah, I got
All
like
black.
2 pairs of white Vans and they're gone in like the first week.
No, I am not the fanciest shoe whatsoever, but Walmart, their No Boundaries line, I got boots from them, like black combat boots and white boots, and I've had them for over 6 years. The white boots are still lasting, and the black boots, I wore them out so much, they like split down the middle from washing in them, and I just got another pair, and honestly, I love them so much. Like, they're way more comfortable than Docs, and like $40 versus $300,
Oh, hell yeah.
so, yeah, and they last.
Slide it forward a little bit.
What are they saying?
Or maybe wear
Gotta
a
go back to
stocking
work.
heel.
Bye, abs.
On
Let's see.
Luna, on YouTube or Instagram?
Luna, are you on YouTube or Instagram?
Soft hands.
Waiting for a response.
Yeah, because if we're too quiet on YouTube, that's easy to turn up. I have it turned down right now. But if it's Instagram, I mean, we're gonna have to talk louder because the phone. Okay, then
Huh, interesting.
so back to what I was saying. Cowboy boots.
I don't know, man. I feel like if Hey Dudes made a steel toe, I'd wear them at job sites too.
I don't wear steel toe though. I don't wear steel toe, but I wear them dressing up.
Hey dude, boots would actually be really cool.
I can run in them. You can ride a motorcycle in them. Okay. Wear them at work. I mean, same thing at Hey Dudes.
I only got a pair of boots to wear to like going out. That's it.
I wear them country dancing. I'm already kind of tall, so I don't want to be like shot up above everyone in my boots, but sometimes I just gotta own it.
See, I have dancing boots and then normal wear boots. So
You
I just have
dance?
a work pair of boots.
yeah, we used to go all the time.
What?
Mac dances?
Actually,
I don't believe that.
I do like mini comps. We should all go. Yeah, we should go. Yeah.
I was so close to competing.
Oh my god, you should have. You should get back into it. I do for UNT. Hi guys, there's people over there. There's dance passes you can get for $40, and you get to go to like Red River, Electric Cowboy, PRs, all that stuff for free.
Oh wow.
Thanks, Jerry.
Home,
Yeah.
landing.
Yeah,
Like,
that's-
I had like a group of like 8 guys.
Do you know Kevin?
David, we know you can boot
Okay,
dance
I-
really good. You can boot scoot.
I'll have to like show you some people and see if you know them and like.
I'll have to show you. I have video of the guy.
I'm so down, but yeah, I like doing like all the flips and stuff because like cheerleading, but now it's like dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
you
times.
forgot those for a while over there.
Mhm. We literally go all the time. You're invited. It's so fun. But everyone's invited.
I
Party
do
dancing.
not want
Got
to
the
go.
goldfish.
I don't want to go back to my bar age.
Yeah, I won't go because I can't
But
fucking
scoot and
dance.
bookie.
I can dance.
Oh, hi dog.
I can teach you.
You can teach me.
Wait.
I'll
teach you.
two-step with you.
You'll
Y'all can dance.
I will
We
swim
got
you.
you.
I promise
It'll
you.
be
you'll
cool.
dirty dancing me in the air.
Yep.
Patrick Swayze. I'm down.
I'll teach you how to pole dance too.
Oh.
I do know you got
Whoa.
some magic.
Magic Tommy, not
Yeah,
Magic Mike.
Magic Tommy moves. I did see that. There is a video, just so everybody knows, of Tommy Magic Mike and some shit.
Imagine let me get my abs back, but goldfish aren't gonna help that.
You got much
You go
better
slow.
abs than me, bro.
One day.
So, what do you guys think about the upcoming event? Are you guys excited for that?
That
I'm
hasn't
so
been
excited.
put out there yet. Just saying.
I know, we know. Now
It's not
everybody else
public.
knows. I'm gonna
There's
post this
semi-time.
week about it because
Cool.
we got to start getting some sponsors in.
It's not public yet,
I'm pretty
but
sure.
it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm ready for what the scares are about to come out and bring.
That'd be
So,
cool.
Jerry, I can't dance. Drop it, okay?
I paint boards, by the way, if you ever.
you do?
Mhm.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. I paint everything.
Tyler.
Like shoes, boards. I'm trying to learn how to do glass paintings and engraving so we can do like car mirrors and stuff.
Yeah, I got a
Design
bunch of
them.
spare decks that I do want to get like painted and get
Oh,
mounted on.
I can do cool shit. I can do that.
For real? Alright,
Business.
bet.
Cool, bet, yay.
How much you charge like per deck to
It
paint?
depends
Hey.
on what you want. If it's like
So,
plain, it's
he's
pretty
ready to
cheap,
media
but whatever
for
you
the
want. It's
event.
kind of like I charge like
I know.
per hour basically.
Okay.
So if you
Jerry,
want,
I'll
like,
be sending
hella
you guys
detail,
the
then
flyer
could,
so
like,
you can take a look at it.
Okay.
It's pretty reasonable in my opinion. And I
And
have
your
a stand,
your idol
Nah, I
Caleb
have to
will be
message
there
you on IG
too,
about that.
that. I got you.
doing media.
Yeah, yeah. Making business, making money.
And we also got a new camera rig too, so we'll have that out there.
I'm gonna be wearing my Daisy Dukes and crop top. So Be prepared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that'll be the next clothing drop. We're gonna have Daisy Duke, IE shorts for the men.
That'll be fun. Can we have like American flag pockets like peeping out of the front?
Yeah.
Yeah.
American flag in the back,
Some little
and then on the
flappers.
butt, there's gonna be Inspire Envy.
And bling
Inspire
though.
Envy.
Blinged out.
Mhm.
Sparkle butts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn
Catch
right.
everybody's eye.
Yeah. That would be fun.
Gabe, what did you think of the new board? How's that been?
That's
Right?
sick. I've been tearing that shit up.
Yeah.
Honestly, pretty much the logos are gone now. But it got us a couple chips, but not broken yet. Almost broke it. Almost. I was trying to kickflip H there. The one I posted on my Instagram.
Yep.
And I had missed or didn't rotate all the way. Caught the board while I was like flipped over. And when I stuck it on the last stair. And my back foot hit right directly in the middle. It sounded like it broke. Like you could hear it. It sounded like it broke, but looked at it, it didn't break. Took it back, tried thinking 5 more times and ended up landing it.
Dang.
And yeah, so they're pretty good board, like pretty sturdy, you know. I like the concave of them. Yeah, pretty good feel of it. That too. Not really many boards have that good feel of them, especially coming out of a online brand or online company from somewhere else that makes them. So it's a pretty good board. I like skating it.
Well, good deal. I'm glad you liked it. Shout out to Jorge for giving me all the specs on skateboard because I didn't know what the fuck I was ordering. Appreciate him for doing that. I'm just good at riding them in a straight line or down a fucking hill or something like that.
I can do like one trick. But I think it's like a strawberry milkshake ? It's where it like board flipped and then you stand and you like flip it up and you land on it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. That's it. I spent like
Right.
$180 on a board just to use it for that one trick, and I'm content with that. It's fine.
Ollie, and it has been seen.
Yeah, I had tried to learn, but I was playing college volleyball for a while, and I was skating on campus with my board, and then my coach took it from me. So once I started getting good, she was like, "Yoink, not for you." And I was like, "Oh, okay."
I was about to say, we
It
need to
sucks.
keep you off wheels if you were to say that you had another accident, because
I probably will. Gotta wipe out. More entertaining. Your dog's gonna eat all your goldfish.
no, she's not.
Oh, you have a little table underneath. That's cool.
Yeah, I thought she didn't eat food. People food. Oh, shh. All right. So what do you guys think about sponsorship? I'm curious what your guys' take are coming from modeling and athlete side of things. What is your take on sponsorship? What do you feel people should be owed? Do you feel they should have to earn it? Do you feel like, what is your take on it?
Honestly, coming from my first time being sponsored, an actual brand, honestly, it's just being sponsored is a privilege, you know. Being able to ride for a team, and, you know, to showcase your skills and or to have your name or part of, you know, a brand or something is a pretty good accomplishment. And I feel like people need to see that, you know, because a lot of people, they get sponsored, they think pay, you know, and clothing and everything is, you know, it's more than that. That's how I see it. It's more than just, you know, pay, clothing, boards, everything. You know, it's a chance to grow your name or a chance to meet new people. Because that's what I like about this brand is it's diverse. It's skateboarding, modeling, cars, a lot of things, bikes. So it's like you meet a lot of new people, or you meet a lot of different people that, you know, you would have thought you would socialize yourself around. So, you know, it's a good thing to be a part of as a brand, you know, be sponsored.
Yeah, and I agree with him and piggyback on that because most, I'll get reached out by sponsors and whatnot, but it's very, contracted, which obviously, because it's a sponsorship, that's how it should be. But it's not really a family or community. It's more of, okay, I'm going to pay you guys to say good things about my brand, go do it. And it's not an actual connection building. Like, for me, I really am picky on who I have for sponsorships and whatnot because I want to truly believe in the brand, what they stand for, know it's good people. Like, if they went out on their own and I wasn't there, would I still stand by what they're doing? And I know that with this group, with anyone involved, it's all about just having fun, helping others grow, and helping everyone build a profit versus just focusing on themselves. And I think that's really, really cool.
Yes.
So, yeah.
I agree.
Hell yeah. Let's see.
What about you, Tommy? What's your take on it?
Well, considering I've never been sponsored and I am not currently sponsored,
Oh.
I mean,
I
Sponsored.
was like, you're repping.
I'm repping.
Yeah.
I mean, I would consider that sponsored. I get to hang out with cool people. But as like never really having sponsorships, I think people should work for them more than just giving to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you guys all.
And I also think sponsorships shouldn't be paid for with money. They should be paid for with opportunities.
Mhm.
Because, I mean, opportunities are better than money to me.
Yep, I agree with all of you guys. That's I was a previous sponsored athlete. I'm not anymore, but I struggled with that in the beginning because I was like, hey, X brand, I want free shit and I'll go skate it or ride it or whatever. I was racing mountain bikes at the time, downhill mountain bikes, and it was like, man, how come I can't get any sponsors? And all these guys that aren't better than me are getting it, and so on and so forth. And somebody sat down with me and had a really good conversation with me once and was like, you know, these larger brands, yes, you might be good at racing mountain bikes, but you got to remember there's thousands of other people that are good at racing mountain bikes sending the same message. So what sets you apart? And so when you approach a sponsorship, you want to talk more about what is it that I can do for your brand, and then how can we work together, like Tommy was saying, on those opportunities. And so, like with the smaller brand like us, I personally have reached out to some athletes that are pretty talented, like yourself and Jorge, and you know, you're talented at modeling, which is your sport, if you will, or niche.
I stream on Twitch.
Oh, there you go.
That's my thing.
And you know, some other people, and some of them have requested pay and such, and I'm like, I can offer you some product after we see what you can do, and so on and so forth. But a lot of them are, you know, younger guys and gals, and they think they're owed something, and I just thought it was an interesting perspective, because when I was working for it, it was like, these are my stats, this is what I can bring, so on and so forth. And I think that's a pretty interesting outlook to have on it, to feel that you're owed, you know, because when you put it in perspective, there are a lot more people in the world shooting for the same, you know, I'll use Red Bull as an example, Red Bull sponsorship, to be a Red Bull athlete. Everybody wants to be a Red Bull athlete, and it's like, what sets you apart from all the rest of the professional or semi-professional athletes out there? What can you bring that company or brand that'll make them want to pay you or give you whatever it is? And so I think it's really great. Like me as a business owner and a brand owner, I think it's really exciting when I can bring Red Bull to an event like we have coming up in April, and have you guys skate and hop over a car, or do, you know, your skate show and so on and so forth, because that's, you know, two non-professional skaters but really good skaters that names aren't known out there as like Red Bull guys that will be in front of Red Bull. And so when you guys talk about opportunities, it's like those people will get to see you do that shit and go, damn, it's not just our athletes doing that stuff, you know. I think that's pretty cool to be able to put people in some of those positions. And hopefully you get picked up by Red Bull and send me a couple free cans.
Yeah.
Don't forget about me when
That's
you
the
get big,
plan.
you know.
No. Yeah, that's one thing that like if I ever get picked up, I don't like leaving people behind that like showed me love, you know, and that like, you know, showed me or gave me an opportunity. So like I'm always like, you know, I give back basically.
That's good. That's what I try to do too. It's always important to remember who helps you out. It's just like the things with the skateboards. Like, you guys took an opportunity on my brand, and I'm like, I made these custom decks. I want you guys to skate them. Here you go. Have at it. You know, I'll do what I can when I can, and hope that I can give back, and those genuine people stay around and represent the brand, because that's ultimately what this is about.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I've got a question for you, Kaylee. If I wanted to be if I was aspiring to be a model, how would I get into that? What's the modeling 101?
That's.
Because I come throw some poses every once in a while. I
Hey,
know our
yeah,
audience
I bet
over
you
there is
could.
laughing.
Yeah.
But let's not forget who's popped some booty on motorcycles every once in a while, all right?
Hey, me and Spencer are gonna get on the modeling. Come on now.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Wait till this summer. I gotta get my summer boat on.
I know, I'm working on that too. If I don't make it in time, I'll do some Sharpie abs.
That you could tan them.
Yeah, that's
tanning
like, do
lotion,
some
little
tan lotion
squares.
on them.
Exactly.
I'd honestly say, just to post, for me, I thought modeling was having to go out, find photographers, find people to pay, like, for you to pay to get pictures and whatnot. I've luckily not had to spend money on any of my photo shoots. I've gotten really lucky in that department. For Snapchat, whenever I first started, I was honestly just like too nervous to post my personality online, and I just really liked making cute outfits, and I was like, I wish I could show more people how to make like fun outfits on a budget. And because I mainly shop at like Shein and Walmart. Shein is not a great company. I will back that up that I don't love their child work labor laws, but they make cheap clothes. And I started doing little private stories of my outfits and of my workouts, and it ended up building my feed. So now I have about like 16,000 people on Snapchat, and which is like, yeah, Snapchat, like what the heck. And I have about 3,000, 4,000 people on each private story. So I'm like, okay, people have to be kind of liking this to be sticking around for like 2 years of this. And then I started posting on Instagram that I was in the Dallas area, started posting like on X and stuff like that. And local photographers were just like, hey, come out to a shoot, I have some ideas, or like, hey, you game, let's do a gamer shoot. And I was like, I stream on Twitch, I'll promote your pictures if you help take some of me. And like clothing brands, I'll be like, hey, I'll take pictures in your stuff if you want to send some stuff over. And I've gotten just a lot of deals out of that, of just collaborating with people that are local. And then some local directors were just like, hey, do you want to come do interviews for us? And I was like, yeah, sure. And now they're like, hey, we actually like you. You want to act in it? And I'm like, yeah, that sounds super fun, which got me into the anime voice acting. And it all just kind of trails and trails and trails. So long story short, just start posting stuff, and you never know who's going to interact, and just talk to people in your area. And they might not be the best photographers in the world at first, but pictures are pictures. So just like do what you need to do, start applying places. There's little like modeling interventions and stuff like that, that's probably not the right word. Either way, modeling activities and events going on all the time wherever you are. So as long as you keep like looking at it and applying, there will be people that accept you and like you. That's kind of my logic, I guess. Yeah. I very much got lucky in what's been going on, I'm not gonna lie, because all started with Snapchat. Who would have thought? But
I know, I thought I was getting popular, 4,000 followers.
well, that's still good, mainly for a
TikTok.
guy, honestly. I mean, that's good.
Oh, for a guy, oh.
No, well, I thought you were saying for Snapchat, because,
No, I don't do anything on Snapchat, so.
yeah.
It really hurts Tommy's feelings, anybody who has more followers than him.
I suppose.
I'm trying,
Trying.
trying.
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of hard at first because being a girl and modeling, people just kind of assume that it's kind of
Well,
dirty.
isn't there a lot of them out there though?
There is a lot.
Does that make it more difficult?
Yeah, and it does make it difficult mainly because I also don't do boudoir or swimsuits or
Okay.
booty out, stuff like that. No shame to girls that do that, but since I also keep it in that line, there's a lot of people that don't want to work with me because I don't show more skin. But it also causes a lot more people to want to work with me because I don't, because I know I'll keep a clean like brand for them. So that's definitely gotten me more sponsorship opportunities versus, oh, come be in this calendar or whatever, because like I can still, like, I'm working on finding self-confidence and whatnot, but it's definitely like, I know that I can still feel pretty while keeping my clothes on. And with like never sending a nude, never sending inappropriate content on my Snap, and always keeping it clean, I've kept more people in my circle for like 5 years now that have enjoyed my videos versus just new people coming in and out just to like get a little taste and leave. Now it's like, hey, you either stay because you like me, or you go to any of the 50 million OnlyFans models, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah, it's kind
Makes
of
sense. What's your take? So recently, I was asked by a photographer to have some models pose on my bike. Well, recently, it's been a couple months now. But anyway, pose on my bike, which usually, like, when I've got a Datsun and all that kind of stuff. And so I take that to car shows, and a lot of photographers would be like, hey, can I pose this model in front of your car, take pictures of your car, and I'll send them to you, and so on. So I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll tag you and all that kind of stuff. But I've never had somebody go, well, you got to pay for those. And I'm like, well, didn't you ask me to borrow my bike for your models, and you're already paid to be at this event? So I just thought it was interesting, and then I found out that the models also have to pay to get there. What's your take on that?
That really caught me off guard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna call out which meet that did that, but I would love to because that was really messed up. If you're not gonna pay the girls to come out and beg for them to be there, and then make them pay for the good pictures, that's absolutely wild in my opinion, mainly since you wouldn't have pictures to take if we didn't show up. Yes, take pictures of the cars because it's a car meet.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense. but don't, like, I live like an hour and a half from these meets, and they were like hitting me up constantly to come to it and stuff like that, and I was like, absolutely, I would love to, because they like that I bring in people, like I brought in like hundreds of cars for them. I bring in like good energy because I'm out, I'm dancing, I'm talking to people, I'm getting more people to like sign up for more meets and stuff like that. And it's not like I expect some huge payout, but if you're gonna ask me to come take pictures, I would like to actually be able to post the pictures.
Right.
And they ended up like agreeing to send me the free ones once I asked like enough times. They were all completely blurry, couldn't post them, and then they got upset with me for not posting them. And I was like, they're bad pictures, like my face is completely blurred, like that's not good marketing for either of us. So definitely it had me look at them in a different way, and I haven't been sticking out my neck to go to another meet because like it's an hour and a half away, at least like, you know, sign me a 20 and like and some
Yeah.
pictures, you know, it's like not that hard in my opinion, mainly if you have over 1,000 cars showing up and not pitching in anything, that's a little wild on
Yep.
my take. Like models know your worth, like know your worth. You're supposed to be charging a lot of time when you do it. For me, I go more for the opportunity and the social aspect of it, so that's why I'm not like, you have to pay me this much for me to pose with your car, yada, yada, yada. But I'm also not through a specific modeling agency. Once you start doing that, you will need to start, you know, going more down that route. But I like going more just to meet people to bring to my Twitch. I'm not just there solely to get money from modeling. I'd rather get more viewers over there for enjoying my personality and then get more money monthly from my subs. So, yeah, kind of the vibe. Cool.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. I never had that.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I never had that happen either. I was like, wow. And no offense, they weren't that good. Not that good. Just
See, I like the
respectfully.
photographers that take pictures at meets
And then find
and then find you
them
and
to
send them to you without you even asking. I like photographers like that.
That's actually how I met
Pretty cool.
Alter Dark, who's Ben. I don't know if you guys know him personally, but I think it was
That reminds me,
yeah.
I gotta get a window sticker for him.
He said YouTube stream crashed. Are we still?
I just
Oh,
fixed
we
it.
fix it.
Cameron
Okay.
fell asleep.
Cool. Thank you.
How dare it?
Jerry, I do know that you get a hard on when I post your pictures that you took of me modeling, so I appreciate that. Thank you. You did make me look really good.
Oh yeah.
And I try my best if photographers get pictures of my bikes and they send them to me. I always tag them in my photos also because I know that helps them also.
100%. I did the same thing with Shaky. He was at one
Shaky?
of those events,
Shaky?
and I didn't even know he was there, and he took a couple of cool pictures and randomly sent them to me out the blue, and I was like, fucking A.
Yep.
Posted those recently, and they came out really good. At the same meet, actually.
I actually got to shoot with Shaky on the first or second.
Do you?
One of the two that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Doing a couple shoot.
Yeah, I first
Aw.
met him through Tyler and all you guys. Well,
Yep.
when Blake set up Tyler's birthday ride.
Birthday
that was
ride.
a good ride.
That was a good ride.
We need to do another one like that.
Back when the bike was red.
I was there in spirit.
Gabe,
Yes.
so I see some little kids out there that we should bring on the team because they look like young prodigies. What's your advice to somebody
Aw.
trying to get into skateboarding?
Oh man, do it. Me personally, I think the younger the better. You know, especially because all they see is just going at whatever, you know, just throwing it out there. So like to have young skaters or just young, in the young generation out on the team, they're willing to do anything just to showcase, you know, their skills and stuff like that. That's why, like, when I was young, man, I wish I was trying to get on shop, my local shop when I was young. So I would just go out to skate parks or just go street skating and throw out the gnarliest shit on just like some big, you know, gaps or stairs and land it and, you know, post it and then tag them. You know, that's what, like, try to get recognized. And I think, like, in the young generation, it's good to bring them on because that's what their mindset is, you know, like, oh man, I skate for the team, let me go out there in the weekend or, you know, when I have some free time, let me pull up some clips and tag them real quick, you know, and just, it shows a lot of eye, especially to other people, you know, like other shops and stuff like that. They see young skaters because now in this generation, it's all young skaters that are like coming up. So it's good to have like young people to come out on the team. You know, it really like showcase like the brand and really like pop it off, especially if they're good and you see like their peak and, you know, they can grow over time. And the more they grow and the better they become, you know, the more you can put on with, you know, better opportunities for them and for your brand.
Yep. I feel like there's a lot of validity in that. I feel like when you're young, you're like a sponge. So you see, if you get in with the right group of people, you don't put like mental limits on yourself. I feel like as a young mind, you're like, I can go fucking jump 30 stairs because you're fearless, you know?
Yeah.
You don't care about crashing at the time. Nowadays, I'm like, I don't know, it's going to fucking hurt.
Yeah.
I'm
Old and fragile.
I'm
That's a
not that
hospital
old.
bill.
Okay.
Exactly. And then if you look at all these like these well-known skate brands, you know, they bring on or sponsor young kids, you know, that are like 16, 15 years old, you know, that I've seen, you know, and they're actually good. And, you know, they bring a lot of attention to the brand because they're young. And a lot of people see like, you know, young kids, you know, doing, you know, tricks down big shit, and they're like, oh wow, you know, like it really like catches their eyes, you know, because I would say if you were to see that from an old like middle-aged man, you know, you wouldn't really think, oh, that, you know, that's not good. He's probably been skating for over 20 years, you know,
Right.
so like he got that in his bag.
Yeah.
So if you see it from a young kid, you know, like dang, like, you know, you think like he's worked hard for that, you know, so it's a really good eye to have.
What about ego? Because I noticed as a
yeah.
previous athlete too, you got a lot of guys that are like, I'm good or decent, and then
Definitely
they
do.
talk shit to the younger guys or kids that are upcoming instead of being supportive because it's like, I don't want this person to be better than me or show me up or whatever. I'm sure you get that in the modeling side too by established models who are probably like putting down or, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, it's just finding that right person, you know, like honestly, especially with the young kid, you gotta like just talk to him like what do you like see in the brand or like what are you trying to put on, you know, like because you don't want him to, you know, have that big ego and, you know, you don't want that reflecting on your brand. So, you know, it's kind of tough, especially in the young community because especially now in this generation, a lot of young kids are their egos like up here, you know, so
Yeah.
it's pretty tough. I think it's like a thing where you gotta like sit down and talk with, you know, the young kids, you know. So I'm bringing you on, you know. I want you to know, you know, if you act in such and such a way, it affects me, you know. Just that you know that, you know. Like me, my ego was never really that high, so I mean, I don't care about anything, you know. Like you brought me on, and you know, you told me that you weren't be able to give me, you know, such and such, and you know, and I was like, you know what. I don't care, you know. You brought me on the team, and that's, you know, my award. As I see, you know, what you give me, and you know what I get is basically like I would say also an award, you know, to show me, you know, that I'm also working hard, and you know, you appreciate it. So it's like it's a good deed. So that's how I see it.
Yeah, for younger models, because like I'm 23, so a lot of the models that I see at the shoots that I go to are like fresh 18-year-olds, not gonna lie, like 18, 19. And my biggest thing is like you don't know what you don't know. So some of them, they show up thinking, I'm young, I'm hot, I'm gonna get all the views, I'm gonna do everything, blah blah blah. But they also post, again, like not just bring up the scandalous point, but they post everything for their first few posts. So there's nothing to really look forward to in their branding and stuff like that. They just lay it out on the line, do like really cool shots, which are awesome, but honestly, there's only so many that you can do. unless you have like the finances to get new outfits, get new themes, like keep it going all the time. But a lot of girls, whenever I see them, they're like, hey, like, you know, I see that you're growing, like, how are you doing this? And I'm like, well, honestly, I just like keep mixing it up, and that people want more because I'm not giving them everything right out the bag, or if ever. And a lot of them, they get stuck at a peak point because they did it all like way too fast versus thinking long term, and they only think short term. And for girls, it's a very like, I hate to say it, but in womanhood, it's very like girl on girl hatred. Not all the time, but it's very like catty to where whenever, like, I just lost like 2 of my best female friends because I got recognized. Hey, dude. I got recognized in public country dancing, and they came up to me being like, oh my gosh, are you Squiggles? That's my little, like, fake name. And one of them asked for an autograph, and I was like, this is, like, the coolest thing ever. And I went to my friends, and I was like, he just asked me to sign his hat. I feel so cool. Like, that was crazy. And they looked at me, and they were just like, you're so selfish for telling us about this. Like, you're so self-absorbed for being excited about this. And I was like, there's no way. Like, you asked me where I was. This is what happened. I'm really excited about it, and you can either lift me up or not. And if you're busy tearing people down for being excited over the little things in their life, how far are you really going to go in yours? So that's kind of a really big part of it, and I wish that, like, I literally just wrote a paper about that, actually. And it's just, like, I wish that more girls would lift each other up and just be nice, because once you start thinking that way versus thinking every girl is your competitor, it's so much more fun being friends with females. But mainly in the modeling world, it's hard to find that type of personality, at least until you start getting older. But
It's like that all the way across the board, I'd say. I don't know if it's any more on one side or the other, but that's partly why I started this brand, because I was always, I know I'm older now, but when I was your guys' age at 20 and, 23 and stuff, I was very successful in my career. And I had a lot of people that were, 40, 50 that had been doing it a long time, and I excelled so fast that they were like, this kid shouldn't be in this role, he shouldn't this, that, and they would try to, it made it hard for me to grow my career. People were jealous because I was driving really nice cars that I worked really hard for. Like, it wasn't my dad's money, it wasn't, thankful my dad was strict on me and taught me the value of money young,
Right.
so that when I saw people with nice things and I was like, I want that shit, I know what I need to do to get it for myself. And so I was always very ambitious and stuff, but then you have, it's funny that anybody that you talk to is any type of like inspirational speaker, motivational speaker, they speak a lot on like your biggest fan will be a complete stranger, because for whatever reason, if Tommy starts a business tomorrow and goes huge, all of a sudden all your friends are like, well, fuck Tommy because, he's successful and I'm not, when it shouldn't be that way. It should be more, very much a like, damn, I signed an autograph. That's fucking badass.
Yeah,
like,
right.
I think that's super cool that you did. One day, maybe I'll be famous and get to sign somebody's fucking hat, like or a skateboard, or some kid may walk up to you and be like, dude, that was a badass fucking 30-step ollie that you just fucking did off that shit. Can you sign my deck? Like that would be super cool
Exactly.
to me as a person. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why there's so much animosity in the industry. I know personally I do things, and the people that are around me, I think, speak volumes for my character, because there's a lot of people like Alter Dark, who was, I can't shout out it enough again for sharing the brand up front. When we did the launch video, I was trying to get followers and get some views on it and help the brand get out there. And so a lot of these guys are really established and have significantly more followers than myself. And people like that, he sent me messages like normally I would not post for a brand because they may be around for a month or two and then fall down, but he's like, I personally met you and I know you as a person are always one of those people that does what they say, so I have no problem shouting your brand out. And I'm like, I really appreciate it. Like, so for somebody like me doing some adventure like this, I really appreciate that type of support from people. So I can't thank him enough again for that. Is this still behind?
No.
No.
It's something graphic.
It's alright. It's a Friday night.
Yeah. Mine's loading stuff over there, but
Oh.
Oh, is
it's
it?
not loading over
Well, I
here.
think it's people joining.
Yeah. Xflow Media's on here.
Hey.
Or it was on here.
But anyway, yeah, I don't know why people don't support each other more and friends aren't more supportive. I've always been that way. Like if Tommy does something fucking cool, I'm like, sweet, man, good for you. Like when you do shit, like when you were fucking hopping off that big ass fucking thing, I was like, God damn, fucking that's gonna look badass. Good for you, man. Like I ain't hopping off that shit, but that was fucking sweet.
Yeah,
I still have not uploaded those photos.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
I
You
got
gotta
like
get on that shit.
320 of them.
Damn, what you been
uploaded.
doing, man? You've been napping all day at work and
I've been working.
I know. I know.
Outside the past few
Outside.
days.
In the truck.
No.
In the air conditioned truck.
No, no,
I know, I'm
no.
giving you shit.
I've been
I have
working.
called you
though.
a couple
you
times,
should see.
and you're like, I'm actually working today, and I'm like, oh fuck, my bad. I thought you were just taking a nap again.
No, I have not got my 9 o'clock nap and my 12 o'clock nap
That's
in the last week. So
Oh.
yes, they're on a schedule.
I've
Leave
been
me
missing out on
alone.
my naps
Hey, I
lately
respect
too.
it.
Yeah, for real.
What if I could? Shit.
I've been missing out on my evening naps too. I've been pretty busy.
I love naps.
I like being busy though. Keeps my day going.
Yeah,
Yep.
same here.
I like being busy, but at the moment it's just kind of like go, 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 go.
Yep.
Because I have 2 jobs, full-time classes, because I'm about to graduate. I have the streaming, the modeling, the freaking this. Like, I don't know, it's just like, it's a lot and I love it. But
Yeah.
also, like, 1 nap in a week would be so great. But,
Well, I think we'll wrap it up for the night. For those of you that are still on, we do have an event coming in April. We're going to make a post this week.
yeah, we do.
We are hosting that event. It'll be our first big one. Shout out to Gritter Sports, who Mac works for and does something. I don't know. She's like the front desk clerk or something. And
I don't even think
Something
she
not-
works half the time.
yeah, there's like part-time job, but anyway, she put us in touch with some really cool people, and they're offering us their lot, and so we're gonna shoot a really cool promo video with our new media equipment, and it's gonna come out badass.
And I'll
Oh,
put it out
yeah.
there. It is going to be limited parking, but that does not mean you can't come and hang out.
Yes, correct.
Because where we're doing it, it will be open and allow people to do things there also. So
Yeah, there's more parking for like pedestrians to show up, park, and be part of the event, but there's limited parking for show cars and bikes.
yep.
And vendors for the space that we have allotted to us. So please, even if you don't enter, show up and feel free to walk around and partake. We're gonna have vendors there and
Yeah.
peruse the store and all that. So yeah, don't let that discourage you. But for those of you that do want to enter a car or bike, since it's limited parking, once we go on Park Up Front and announce it, make sure you grab your spot because they are limited.
Come hang out with us. It'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, very.
Yeah,
There's going to be a lot of cool
Right.
stuff going on there, too.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, thank you everybody for being here. We'll wrap this one up
Yeah.
and wrap
Okay.
this one up.
And we'll catch y'all on the next one.